Hello. Yes, honey, I'm just sitting here with my boo, 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 boo baby and my new singing bowl, honey. Yes, honey, I got this for the Samhain celebration. I want to get into that because I want to say this. Let me clarify this because and I'm not because in the certain cycle that I'm in. We all go through a menstrual cycle in different ways. Yes. Anyway, thank God that I don't go through the physical one. Ow! But anyway, I just want to touch on something because you have people that only speak like one language or they speak like one language broken. And then when people say certain things, they try to correct them. It's like, girl, I have a multi-talented tongue, pun intended, in any which way you want to take that. But what I don't understand is when people who only speak English and don't do a great job at speaking it, try to correct people who speak more than one language. Like, girl, let's not go into that because, of course, like I said, I'm not going to go into that. Like I said, due to the cycle that I'm in, I don't have time for that. I won't do it. But Samhain, the reason why I spell Samhain the way I spell it, Sawhain, is because, first of all, Samhain is not even an English word. Okay? First of all, it's not an English word. Second of all, it is actually pronounced Samhain. So, even though it's spelled Samhain, you guys feel like people how they say it, they're going to say Samhain. And it's not pronounced that way. And you can even go check this out for anybody who know anything about the Gaelic festivals. If you don't know what Gaelic is, you need to also get into that as well. Like I said, there's people out here that worship demons and angels, but yet they don't speak Hebrew, Latin, or any of these other languages that demons and angels listen to, or should I say they understand. So, when your only tongue is English or broken English, honey, and that's it, you don't speak another language, then I'm gonna need you to sit back, take 3 deep breaths, and say, should I read this person down for saying things the way they say it? Or should I read them down for spelling? Because, honey, I got critiques, girl. I got judges everywhere, girl. And when they try to correct me, honey, and it doesn't be people like viewers. It be people that be also content creators, if that's what you call them now, girl. Because I didn't know turning on your camera is a content creator. But anyway, girl, let's not get into that, girl. See, that's that pettiness, girl. Either way, honey, okay, let's get into it. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Then we here. Where's my other keyboard at? Okay, hello. I hope everybody's doing good, honey. Yes, honey. I hope y'all are all doing well. So, according to Wikipedia, because that's where everybody go, girl. They Wikipedia magic too, girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Anyway, so Samhain is spelled Samhain, but it's pronounced Samhain. 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 There's 3 different ways to pronounce it, but it is Irish pronunciation. Oh, that's Irish pronunciation. It is a Gaelic festival marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, or the dark half of the traditional of the year. Traditionally, it is celebrated from the 31st October there. So I won't go into that. So, yeah, so I spelled it how it said. Now, of course, you said, well, then why would you put S-A-W instead of H-A-H-W-I-N? Girl, bye. You get the T. A lot of people pronounce things the way they say it anyway. So a lot of times when things are spelled a certain way or the way that I'm spelling, I do because I choose to do that, bitch, first of all. Second of all, if someone who never heard of this, if they see Samhain, they're going to say Samhain. So I'd rather them see SAW and they say, oh, Samhain. Or Sahan. Sounds better than Samhain, right? Anyway, so listen, if you have not purchased your salmon tickets, you have until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, honey. That's the deadline, girl. Because there's a lot of energy that's going into it. And I was thinking possibly up until Tuesday. And I'm just like, no, because literally tomorrow when I wake up, my only thing that I'm doing from when I first wake up, which is going to be very early, up until Tuesday when I actually head out to go where it is I'm going, I only want to focus on this stuff. I don't want to focus on, oh, okay, let me make a list. I got to add people on. So like I said, I've given more than enough time. There's no shade. And it is what it is, honey. So those of you who joined in, I appreciate you. One of the things that I'm going to offer you for those of you who actually joined in on the Samhain celebration, because that is a support on many, 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 many levels. And I would just say this because of a lot of times when people throw things like this, or at least when I throw stuff, because other people throw stuff, nobody gives a little second. When I throw something, it's, oh, mama's in need of coins and funds. No, not really. Either way, if I was to like show receipts of all the things from the props to the location to the travel through the products that I'm actually taking there and the time that I'm putting into this casework, because like I said, 72 hours, I'm not going to sleep. If I do sleep, it's probably going to be about 3 hours, because 3 hours, I've done that before. 3 years ago when I was trying to do something, I slept for 3 hours and I felt good. So I'm down to sleep 3 hours, wake up, work, 8 or 9 hours, sleep 3 hours, and I'm down to do that up until, it's ending. So either way, like I said, that's what I'm prepared for. I've already started my fast. I'm literally down to drinking water and not even a fruit juice, but one of my juices that have mostly vegetables in it. If I had on some panties, I'll show y'all that. I'll show y'all the tea. But it's called Boathouse. And I'm saying this for those of you whoever want to get into fasting and you're like, hey, I don't want to go out and spend all this money on doing my own fruits and vegetables. You can get probably Boathouse has this bottle of juice. It's kale greens. I think that's what it's called. This has broccoli, kale, squash. It has all the green vegetables in it. Honey, that stuff is so bitter, but it's so good for your body. And I told you guys the importance of fasting. And for those of you who are coming to the Samhain celebration on tomorrow, I'm going to be going over this a little more. But it's so important to fast because everything that you do on a spiritual level is on a electromagnetic level, and that is on a cellular level, because of course you're not going to say electromagnetic. I mean, people say that now. I'm starting to see that word a lot. People are, even non-spiritual people are starting to say that word, but it's literally cellular levels. Things operate on a cellular level, a frequency, a cellular frequency. So when you fast, you're actually flushing out you're waking up your cells. There you go. You're flushing out stuff that's not needed. You're waking up your cells, and as long as you give your body the hydration that it needs and the nutrients that it needs, it can rebuild itself. Trust when I tell you that. If you have not got your kidneys taken out, you have not got your liver taken out, you have not got your lungs taken out, you have not got any organs pulled out of your body, there's things that you can do to revitalize that. And I can't go into that because, of course, nowadays everybody is lawsuit happy. Oh, well, she told me if I take this, for sure my livers will be flipped up. And girl, I'm not saying I'm worried about that, but still. So, like I said, there's things that you can do that can revitalize your stuff. So the whole purpose of me fasting is so that on a cellular level, I can operate at my best. Because let me tell you this, your brain, okay, and I won't even go into that because I'm going to save this for my Samhain celebration. There's certain nutrients that you can put in your body that makes your brain function at a high, or should I say at an optimum level. And I learned this 2012. I told y'all when I moved out of the stuff that I was going through with people and depending on people, girl, I got into it. And when your brain is okay, everything around you is going to be okay. And I don't want to get redundant with that because, every time I get ready to go into something that I already talked about in depth, I have like this personal thing that be like, okay, red zone. Okay, so I know I already talked about this, but I just want to kind of touch over just a little bit. Everything magically is mental. That's why even if you look at a lot of movies, and I want to bring this up because a lot of people, you know, they relate movies into real life magical events. Um, when you see these movies and say, for example, there's only one TV show. Oh, one TV show that I'm thinking about that I've ever watched on witchcraft or anything. And they show the woman when she was cursed to fuck with her mind. They locked her inside of this box. And her physical body was in this box, but in this physical body, her physical body in her mind was in this room. Okay, she was trying to get out. Let me out! Oh, and no one can hear, obviously, because it's in her own head. That's how it is with magic. People think that because this is what they think. They think that if they go buy a $50,000 candle, or they go get a, I mean, unless of course a $50,000 candle have traveled the world, they've put it on different ley lines, different energy spots. It's been prayed over, it's been infused by people that actually have the ability to infuse things. I could see it being that much money, but people think that because they do certain things or spend a certain amount of money on certain things, that just automatically say, okay, for sure this is going to happen. And I always tell you this: if your mind is not ready for what it is you're asking for, you're not going to get it, because your magic is your magic because it's how you perceive it. And that's why I say in everybody's life, I think that the way we view things in this world is our own perception. Because like I told you guys, obviously I'm a brown skinned melanated person in America. I would like to add on that I'm a trans woman, so I'm at the bottom of the barrel, even worse than the black people. Okay, let's talk about it. Hello. Okay, hello. We have no rights, we have no freedom. Let's just talk about that. I just want to kind of throw it out there. But I don't see what other people see. A lot of people speak about how hard it is to be someone of color in America, or how hard it is for someone to be, you know, a woman in America or transgender in America. And I don't have those experiences. So my perception, I can't relate with people. So of course, people that are stuck in their old brain or their own ways, or their perception is not as high or as experienced as my own, they will see it much different than I. And that's why I say there's no point in fighting over people's opinions. If someone say they're not going through what you're going through, or they don't understand what you're going through, you can't be like, what? How? What? You don't live in this country? Are you living under a rock? No, I just choose to see things for what it is, and I choose to know that my ancestors and my spirits that walk with me all day, every day, will never put me in harm's way, and that everything that I go through in this life is just a learning experience. But a lot of people, even going into physical imprisonment, and or what's holding you back spiritually from advancing spiritually, is people become shackled down to a certain belief system. People become shackled down to a certain process. And what you have to understand is that when you're dead and gone, and or you're out of the shell, none of that stuff is going to matter. And I'm not telling you to just ignore it while you're living this life and say, oh, well, I'm going to die anyway. Oh, it doesn't bother me. But I want you to look at the big picture. The universe put you here for a reason. Your ancestors survived everything that they've been through. And I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, all of our ancestors have been through something. Your ancestors have survived all that stuff for you to be here. So there's a reason why you're here, and it's not to sit here and complain, and it's not to sit here and to feel sorry for yourself and to say, oh God, I'm just so black and no one wants me, and I'm just so gay and no one wants me, I'm just so transgender and no one wants me, I'm just so blonde and no one wants me. And it's just like, girl, because people don't know that. A lot of people that are, I mean, everybody experiences discrimination, but unfortunately in this world, there's certain type of discriminatory situations that they put out and make it a big thing. But we all have experienced prejudice and discrimination. Okay. And like I said, there's even white folks that experience that. So, you know, if people in a mind thinking, that's why I say, always from an ignorant point of view, when someone is like, I want to date a white woman so me and my kids don't have to worry about issues. And it's like, I'm sorry, I want to back this on up, girl. I want to back this on up. Now, let me break this down for you. Unless you're gonna be wealthy, because in this world you gotta be wealthy, honey. Let's talk about it. Wealth and education will get you through any motherfucking door. I don't care what nobody say. It's not about race, girl. It's wealth and education. Let's talk about it. Shout out to my black sisters up there, honey, because according to studies, African American women are the #1 people that are graduating from college and getting their degrees in business and all that other good stuff. So I want to give a shout out to my sisters first of all before I go into that. But everyone has, like I said, everyone. I mean, unless you're wealthy, unless you're educated, your children are gonna face discrimination. On some point of view, because it's, oh, they're not smart enough, they're not tall enough, they're not light enough, they're not dark enough, they're not wise enough, they're not broad enough, they're not, I mean, girl, somebody, girl, you know, girl, there's, come on now, you think that, okay, I want to move on to that because it's going to go into another area. That's not why I'm doing this video. So, like I said, I think it's stupid, you know, when people's like, yeah, I want to date a white person so that my kids can have an advantage. Like, are you kidding me? How about you take your ass to school and get an education? And how about from when your child is in the womb, you teach them multiple languages and you teach them about accepting other people's cultures and, of course, their own culture. So that way, as they become older, they become wiser and people around them could relate to them. People around them would want to be around them. People would want to take things from them on a physical, spiritual, and educational level. And then that's what's going to get them through those doors. It's not about them being white. It's not about them being black. It's not about none of that. It's about knowledge, education, and it's definitely about wealth because you need money to buy things. So like I said before, how about you focus on that and not the motherfucking skin color? Because that's why I believe that in this world, or especially America, our divorce rates are very high because people marry for the wrong reasons. People marry because of the money thing. People marry because of the race thing. People marry because of the physical attributes. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, I'm sorry, that's why my standards have kind of dropped. Not really, because credit scores and criminal history, I won't look past that unless, of course, you've been through some stuff and girl, I can help you with that spiritually, not girl. But girl or guy, because who knows who I'll end up being with in a long term. Girl, bye. I love humans. Grown, consenting humans. Ow! But, yeah, like I said, you know, I had standards. I'm like, look, I don't even want this type of person. I got to do this. I got to do this. But as I got older and I had experience with certain type of people, I said, oh shit, well, they act just like those people. So in reality, like, there is no escaping anything. People are going to be the way they are. What you want to look for is the basic stuff, like good credit, of course. If they don't have good credit, they need to work on that credit. So while you're engaged, they need to build that credit up. Let's talk about it, girl. Let's talk about it, honey. And maybe we'll talk about that another damn video. But how about that? When you met them, say, how's your credit? Oh, it's kind of bad. Oh, baby. Oh, it's bad. Okay, that's fine. So while we dating, let's work upon it. Because, of course, you can be engaged for, like I said, you know, 2 years, you can get your credit score up. Girl, I got my credit score up in 2 years from 480 to 6 something. Actually, yeah, 480 to 694 in 2 years. So, honey, you can get that together, girl. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we going to get married. That's fine. But we're going to make sure that credit is A1. And on top of that, if you have the good credit, man or woman, you need to be the one handling the finances. No tea, no shade. Because I know they're like, man should do this, woman should do this. Girl, bye. If your girlfriend had bad credit when you met her and now she's your fiance and you have the good credit and you've had your own stuff since you were 17 years old, you need to manage the coins. Because like I said, when I date a man, unless he's always had his stuff, girl, I'm managing all the coin. And I'm managing all the coin because, mom, at the end of the day, I know how to pinch my coin. I know how to save that coin. I know how to manage that coin. Let's talk about it. But girl, you're not going to put us both in no motherfucking hole. And that's no tea, no shade to anybody out there, because I know people that are in personal situations, honey, that were not being smart with their money, and they let people who was not smart with their money, even before they met them, manage their money, and they put them both in a hole. I mean, no tea, no shade, honey. You are not getting my house repoed. If we both worked hard to get that home, you are not getting my house taken away. If we both worked hard to get that car, you are not getting my car taken away. Because people don't know, when you're married or you're joined in on something, co-signing, you're both going to be affected by that. No, ma'am. You got bad credit. You got a history of messing up your credit, baby. We're not doing nothing together. That's what I said, honey. No, no, ma'am. No, We can join when I know your credit is good. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. The hell? What I look like, girl? Just like how people be letting people borrow their car and stuff. Can I borrow your car? You want to borrow my underwear too? Like, do you not know this car? If you get a ticket in this car, who gonna pay for it? If you wreck this car, who gonna pay for it? Whose premium is going up? Let's talk about it. Hello, girl, just a whole bunch of tea. And it's like, how do you let people borrow your car? Or, girl, I don't know, girl. She couldn't manage her own car. You're not managing my car. No tea, no shade. Can we get? When I'm going out of town, I'm gonna let her house sit my house. Who? Wait, whoa. The one that got evicted out of her apartment for partying and drinking too much, you gonna let her house sit? Woo. Let's practice on that. The one that moved every 3 months out of her house because she's always getting evicted. She don't know the difference between a house and a home or a hotel and a home. Let's talk about it. She don't know the difference between a hotel and a home. You won't let her house sit? Girl, okay. Then you come back. Oh, girl, I gotta tell you this. What you gotta tell me? Girl, she was in my house. Girl, I found cigarette stains. I found cigarette butts burning in the couch. Girl, my carpet smelled like wine. I don't know why you telling me that, girl. Because mama couldn't manage her own shit. How you think? Excuse me? Girl, no tea, no shade. And that even goes even into, and I know I'm rambling a little bit. No tea, no shade. But that even goes into someone I know. Someone I know, their parents, because they're getting of age, they're getting older. Their parents are stressing, when you're going to have a kid? When are you going to have a kid? Even like their siblings. When are you going to have a kid? But this person can't travel by themselves. They can't even book a plane ticket to go. They can't even get on a bus 20 minutes away from where their city is without the family trying to follow behind them. And I'm thinking to myself, how are family members treating you like a kid still, but yet want you to have a kid? And see, that's where the stuff get messed up at. Because a lot of people can't even manage their own stuff, and they have kids, and then that goes into their children, and then their children can't manage themselves. And before you know, we got a whole generational line of fuck ups, girl. No tea, no shade. The great grandma was a gangster, the grandmother was a gangster, the mother's a gangster, the daughter's a gangster. Now her baby's gonna be a gangster. Like, girl, mama, I'm gonna need y'all to nip that in the butt, because they want to call CPS and stuff on people that leave their children in the car and stuff. Girl, let's start right there. Let's start right there, mama. No tea, no shade. Let's start right there. Let's go a little deeper. What do you got a history of, honey? What? How many generations have y'all been experiencing this for? Girl, bye. So yeah, like I said, honey, with that, girl, and honey, don't love yourself, can be. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Fuck. All that dinging. I know it's the same person. Message, girl, see, that's a personal Facebook too. That's not my spiritual one. Don't listen, you can send a message. Why do people try to call you on Facebook? Facebook needs to cut that out. While they're trying to update the Facebooks and all that, I need them to take it to where you can turn off that fucking call shit. Because people will really try to call you like, honey, first of all, you need to send me a message. If I don't respond to that message, don't call me. Damn, where was I at? Excuse me. I'm trying not to cuss on my channel. I'm trying not to cuss on these channels, honey. Both of them. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, you can't handle yourself. You can't raise yourself. You never had your own house. You never had your own car. Now, how are you going to be a parent? No. How are you going to be a productive parent? How are you going to teach your child how to be an independent person when you were growing up and you weren't independent? Like, let's talk about it. Or, what I love is when people, and I'm not judging anybody, I'm just kind of throwing out there because I'm kind of rambling. That's what I do on these videos, girl. Get used to it. But I love when they're like, yeah, I only dropped out of high school because we moved a lot. I didn't get my high school diploma because we were relocating a lot. Girl, bye. Girl, I moved out of my house while I was still in high school, girl. And I moved 30 minutes out of my city, about 15 miles. I moved about 15 miles out of my city where my high school was at, girl. And I still made it. On top of that, girl, I had to walk 2 miles. And I'm not making this up, girl. I will do a video so you can see it. I had to walk 2 miles from my house because I lived in a suburbs, or what do you call it? Where they built the new houses, and then the city line is going to there. So I had to walk through the houses, which we lived in the middle of the houses. I had to walk through that, walk down this country road into over the hump into the city. And then I had to wait for the bus. The bus only came an hour and 45 minutes. So, I couldn't miss that bus at all, y'all. So I was waking up extra early to get ready. And in my high school years, I wasn't fully transitioning yet, but I was starting to transition. I even showed up to my graduation, in the person you see now, darling. And I had to educate them because, they were, I went to school in the outside of my city, and there was a lot of country people. They weren't used to seeing colored folks. And girl, they weren't too nice to people that were brown, Black, Asian, or Hispanic, but they loved the white folks, girl, and everybody talking about their horses and stuff, girl. And this is not, and what I'm saying is, like, there's racism, but just ignorant people are racist, okay? Because I still went to the school, and they didn't fuck up my grade and say, well, let's fuck this Black bitch up. They didn't do that, okay? But when I showed up, my teacher, who was a Christian, don't remember what type of Christian she was. I think she was a Christian. Oh shit, what's that Christian called? Oh God, apostolical? No, apostolical. Oh God, girl, not Pentecostal. I think it's Episcopal. Episcopal, something like that, girl. She was that type of Christian girl. They don't play. They don't play at all. So when I met her, she's like, okay, honey. And I just, I opened up with her. I said, look, girl, this is what I am. This is my life story. This is not a choice. I grew up in the church as well. I read the Bible. I read the Quran. I read all this stuff. I read the Torah. I read everything from the front back. I even went to the library and checked out these damn books. That's just how dedicated I was to figuring out the Holy Spirit of God. So this is who I am. And if you don't like that, that's fine. We can keep it school. We can keep it school. I just want to graduate, girl. We don't got to be friends. And I flat out, I told my teacher, just flat out. I can't remember her name. I do remember what she looked like, though. She had blonde, curly hair. It was long. It was beautiful. And she was nice to me. Flat out, when I told her that, she said, you know what? I can't judge you. And then sure enough, she said, but guess what? You got to sit in front of a panel of 5 teachers. And I knew one of the teachers for sure. I knew they were racist. And they didn't even like gay people, girl. They didn't like the LGBT girl. Girl, he was a man too, girl. He was a countryman in a military, girl. And he was always about America, America, America. Girl, that's what I'm telling her, girl. Even like 10 years ago, girl, they were talking about this whole American stuff. Forget immigrants. Girl, but he always smelled like pickles, girl. Ooh, girl, like tuna and pickles, girl. I don't know what that was. I don't know if he had fistula of the mouth or, oh, girl, that shit was, oh, honey. Woo, girl, I used to keep my distance from him, girl, because I'm like, honey, I can't handle that. But I stood up and I told my motherfucking story. I said, honey, I'm starting my hormone treatment, and I don't care what nobody say in this room or outside this room. I'm going to be whoever the hell I want to be. I'm going to become whoever the hell I choose to become. And if I have to run through fire, jump through loops and ropes, and slit someone's throat to do so, I will do so. And they were like, ha ha, they thought I was joking. No, I'm not joking, honey, because you're not going to stop me. And they all gave me a letter of recommendation, which actually got me jobs, actually. Yeah, that's what got me to work at Walmart and stuff. I took these letters in, girl. Letter of recommendation, where they were like, you're gonna have a harsh reality to face when you get out into the real world because you're LGBT, but with determination, you're gonna do it. And I'm doing it, bitch. And I'm gonna continue to do it. Let's talk about it. Hello. But anyway, listen, I'm getting a little side-winded here, and I don't want to spend too much time here, y'all, because I'm getting ready for my tea, girl. Ready for my tea, honey. I'm doing some detoxing, girl. It's important to do some detoxing, y'all. Your mucus comes out of your body. Listen, I don't want to get too nasty. Detoxing and staying away from meat for a certain period of time is so important. A lot of people are like, we can't do that. We're meant to eat meat. Where? Who said that? Can you show me the carnivore's teeth and our teeth too? Because there's always some girls that think like a pig and act like a pig, and not just some girls, some guys too, that think like a pig and act like a pig, that say that stupid shit. Well, we're about to eat meat. We're about to eat meat. Okay, well, you tell that to the doctors and the people that's getting cancers and diabetes and high blood pressure, and they can't get their penis up, and the woman can't get wet. You tell that to them, say we're meant to eat red meat. How you doing, sis? Huh? Huh? Hello? Because like I said before, my teacher, Mr. Raj, 91 years old, honey. 91, yes, 91 years old. No, 90 years old. He'll be 91 February something. We'll say 91, 90 and a half. Honey, no red meat. And guess what? He still get erections, mama. Oh, girl, bye. His wife is 60 something too, girl. His wife is 60 something. He's 90 something, girl. And he still lays it on her. Girl, bye. And I'm not trying to get up in that, but girl, bye. Girl, bye. No red meat. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you, you want to know about these health benefits, girl. You hit up these Hindus, honey. They'll teach you some stuff, girl. Everybody trying to hit on. Anyway, but your listen, it does wonders for your body and mucus. If you have mucus inside of you for whatever reason, let's say you ate cheese, because you know I would eat cheeseburgers at Denny's sometimes. Let's say if you ate anything that will put mucus in you, because dairy products put mucus in you, you detox your body. And the detoxing, all that stuff will come out of you. I'm telling you, girl, it's disgusting, but you will see it. It will come up here. It will come out here. It'll come out there. So it's important to do that, girl. It's not just a spiritual thing. It is a health thing. You should fast at least 7 days out of every 30-day cycle. I always tell people that unless you are a full vegan, nothing cooked, not even cooking your food, because you cook your food, you actually causes certain enzymes to be released in the vegetables and fruit, and or you kill these certain enzymes. And so yeah, like I said, raw food, unless you're on a raw food diet, honey, you should be detoxing at least once 1 week, once a month. So anyway, and that's what I'm doing. So all this stuff is coming up, honey. Look, I'm about to have to go do it right now, honey. Which is good, honey. It clears all that tea out, girl. And also in return, girl, everything else will look good, right? Because you're clearing out your cells. You're clearing the mucus out of all your organs, because mucus build up in your kidneys, mucus build up in your liver, mucus build up in your lungs, mucus build up in your intestines. Girl, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Girl, it's disgusting. That's why I'm like, girl, I don't know how y'all could do it. I don't know how people could not detox their body and all that. I just no tea, no shade, girl. And when I used to detox, I was not as extreme as I am now. When I used to detox, it was because I would get nauseous. And I told y'all this before I even got into being aware of people's energy fully affecting me. I would throw up a lot. Like at least once, I would say once every 2 weeks, I would get an upset stomach or gastroenteritis. Like it was horrible. And I lived in certain environments with negative people, at least people that thought negatively, and some of their actions was negative. But also to other people's energy. I was interacting with people and I wasn't cleansing myself. So I was developing these sicknesses. So I started doing cleansing because I'm like, okay, if this is a buildup of energy, there's something in my body that's holding this energy. Because even going into the chakras, when any one of your chakras are blocked, sickness come in. And people don't know that. Just like your immune system is in your abdomen areas. It's from your stomach down into your anus, the exiting point. And of course, your esophagus, your mouth and your esophagus is still connected to your booty hole, just in case you didn't know that, honey. So I won't even go into that because, like I said, that's a little, whatever. But yes, honey, you have to cleanse out that energy. Watch what you put in, and certain energy will not attach itself to you. And like I said, for the silent celebration, I'm going to go into that, and kind of go over it with people, because of course, for this work to be effective, the work that we are doing during the silent celebration, I need y'all to be on one accord. And it's not going to be hard, because it comes down to this. If you want your husband, or do you want to flather in pork chops all damn day? What's the tea? Do you want your man, or you want to sit here and indulge on cookies and cupcakes for these 3 days? Because that's what it comes down to. And like I said before, the importance of sacrificing and giving up things to the spirits is not just about buying bananas and oranges and giving them offerings. You're also sacrificing things that you're putting into you, right? So you're saying, in exchange for what I'm giving you, I would like this, but also to show that I'm legit, I have to give you a sacrifice. And going into the Christians, they say you are a living sacrifice, right? I won't touch on that, girl, because I'm not trying to get all teary-eyed and stuff up in this tea, honey. But like I said before, you know, it's important, and you're going to feel good. For those of you who are joining the Sound Celebration, if you started Tuesday night and go all the way into Saturday, you're going to know something by Saturday. Guarantee. Guarantee. And it's you. It's you. It's your involvement. You know, don't be lazy. Don't say, well, you know, I thought it was for you. I thought you were doing it. Yeah, I am doing it. But I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, and I'm just asking you, I'm telling you this in your head. What the fuck do Mystic, why the fuck do Mystic care about whether or not I get my man? Because she needs to worry about her getting a man. I'm seeing it from both sides now. The fuck? Why would I just let Mystic do all the work on her end when this is affecting me in my home? See, you got to think about that. You know, I can do the work here, but you need to prepare your home for what it is you're asking for. Let's talk about it. You need to prepare your body for what it is you're asking for, because all the energy that you're getting, all the stuff that you're asking for is magnetic. Hello? Everything in this world has frequency, vibration, and resonance. And you are either attracting or repelling what you need. And the only way to attract what you need is to build yourself up to attract it. Honey, that's simple. So, anyway, honey, excuse me. This damn dog, honey. Listen. I'm gonna see who's in a live chat. If you're not joined the Sound Celebration, you really don't want to miss this at all. I'm telling you this. You do not want to miss this. I'm gonna say this openly. Think of this as and I don't want you to think this in a negative way. Think of this as today you're asking for health, strength, a job, a new beginning, because that's what you're doing. When you come in and you want to do something spiritually, you are really asking for a new beginning. But what people don't do is people don't go into this thinking that. They think that they're going to get new results with the old ways and the old things, and that never will happen, ever. So with this process that I'm going to be doing for these next 3 days, I want you to think of it at not the next 3 days, but starting the 31st. I want you to think of this as a death process, that something is dying out or you're burying something. And when we come on the other side of this 3-day process, and I say 3 to 4 days because I'm going into it 4 days, but you don't have to do it that long, because I know in the beginning a lot of people, they're new at fasting and all that good stuff, so you probably couldn't handle it that long. But I want you to think of it as something is being buried. You're going into a death. On that 3rd day, something is going to come about. Something is going to rise up out of those ashes. And if you, and like I said before, we're going to know based on what you manifest and how it manifests, we're going to know if you were serious about this. And this is also going to see, too, for those of you who joined this as well, I'm going to put this out there, because we're doing some heavy work. Right hand up to the Most High and all the spirits around me. We do this work, and 3 weeks out, which is before Thanksgiving, if I get any emails for anybody who is a part of this Sound Celebration, and I know that most of you are not going to email me because we've done work together and you've let the thing come in. You let it do its thing. You didn't bug me. That's good. But there are some people I'm worried about. If I get an email out between this week and 3 weeks out, possibly trying to, oh, well, we did the work 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago, and I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen it. Or if I hear any mentioning about that, I will never work with you again. I swear to my spirits, I put this on my blood. I put this on anything that comes from my blood, okay? Because I'm going to have kids, that I will not work with you ever again. Because this is a process. This is a serious process. I'm not taking this process lightly. You should not take this process lightly. You should not take any magical process lightly, because of course you don't know what energy is being thrown at you. So you need to prepare yourself for what is going to take place. And like I said before, if you are doing your work 3 days to 3 weeks, you will see something. If you even think, like I said, me being the one that did that, But let's clear this. Me being the one that sacrificed 3 days of my time to help you on your journey. If I hear anything about, oh, hey, it didn't work. Oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, hey, ow, oh, ow, we did the work. Oh, like you can hit me up about other stuff. We could do other work outside. You can, girl, you can hit me up about other stuff outside of this. But if it's anything mentioned, and remember, I wrote y'all stuff down, honey. I got my notes. Girl, I even got y'all pictures blown up. Don't play with me, girl. All y'all pictures are 8x11 right now, girl. Oh, yes, baby. Ooh, for the ritual, girl. Ooh, girl, I got y'all picture live and in color, girl. It's huge. I'm gonna send y'all pictures of it actually too, because I took pictures of your packages with your pictures next to it. But like I said, if I hear anything about this work, I'm not working with you ever again. I kid you not. Because a lot of people are not taking this serious. They're taking it as a game. And I'd rather you hit someone else up. Because I don't take this as a joke. I don't play with this. I don't play with nothing magical. Even if you hit me up for a little spell work and it's, it's cute. Oh, God, yeah. Nope. I don't take that shit lightly. Because I've seen magic destroy people. And I've seen it build people up. But I've also seen it fuck people up as well. And when I say destroy people, I mean like people to where they're afraid to do it, to where they're like, up, I'm a Christian now. Nope, I'm never doing that shit again. No, girl, I'm a has-been. I'm telling y'all, I've heard stories and I know people who were this. They were well-known spiritualists in the community locally and community externally, like LA region and stuff. They were well-known spiritualists. People came there for work, even going into Doreen Virtue. Okay, or Virtues, whatever the hell her name is, girl. But, honey, where they're doing rituals and they mess up on something and it comes back and it gets them right together and they panic. And it's, I should be doing this. Oh, God, what's going on? So they try to repent to ask for forgiveness. But you don't understand that in this universe, I don't care what you do. You can take 20,000 spiritual baths. You can go to a pope, have them do a prayer over you. How many exorcisms do popes perform and are successful at it the first time around, the second time around, third? Have a big child, period. Let's talk about it. So, like I said, you cannot run from the energy that you put out there. So, like I said before, if you're serious about this, put it where you're at. You don't got to tell me what your thoughts are. If your thoughts are, okay, for example, we're doing this stuff. Your thoughts are, I want this to happen. That's why you hit me up. Okay, fine, let's do it. But then all of a sudden you start, I'm scared. I'm nervous. Oh, I don't know. I know we're doing this work, but I don't know if I did something wrong, because the other day somebody called me to go out to eat. And I remember you told me that if, because I'm trying to work on getting my baby daddy back. And you told me if another man hit on me while I'm trying to get my baby father back, not to go out on a date with him, but girl, I went back on a date. I'm not advising you on that, girl. Your response will either be ignored, and I would say, I'm not in that. Not with this. No, not with this sour. No, honey. You want that type of advisory, honey? I need you to pay for a consultation. How? Yes, girl. Forget that. Nope. Because that's starting to get played out too now. People do that. That's starting to get played out now. Like, hi, I'm a little worried that I messed up the energy, because I know you told me not to go out. I know you told not to go out with the red dress on, because you said that red attract men to me. But I decided to put on a red dress anyway, because that's the only dress I had clean, Mystic. And I want you to understand, Mystic, that I really want this to work. But I put on a red dress, Mystic, and I went out. And Mystic, oh my God, the same thing happened. I don't know. I'm not in that. Who are you calling? We're sorry. You've reached a number that's been disconnected, no longer in service. If you want us to ever reach, please call 911 for legal purposes. Girl, bye. Girl, that's starting to get played out, honey. I need y'all to focus on what is you want. Because like I said, I give two flying ass pennies, whether or not you get it or not. I would love for you to get it, but you have to want you to get it. If you don't want you to get it, girl, then like I said, it is what it is. I wash my hands with it, honey. That's not my concern, baby girl. Girl, bye. It ain't my concern, girl. Girl, bye. So anyway, let me see what's in this live feeds. And like I said, I'm going to be exiting off, darling. Yes, honey. I got to finish getting ready. Whoo, yes, honey. Ooh, this energy is like buzzing, honey. Buzzing, 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 buzzing energy. Yes, honey. Oh, yes, honey. And what a lot of people don't understand either, while you're doing this celebration or this thing that we're gonna be doing together, for those of you who have joined this silent celebration, things are gonna start coming to you. Everybody who kept things from you is gonna be revealed to you. Guarantee it. Things are gonna start making sense to you about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, because we're going in mentally. And that's what I say too. A lot of things have been coming up for people, even me, because of course I started my stuff before. I'm going to tell y'all what to do. So I've been doing my stuff since last Wednesday, and even going each day I wake up, I'm literally on my personal Facebook journaling what is coming up. Because of course, on my personal Facebook, those are personal people there, so they can even keep up with what I'm going through or what I'm thinking about. And a lot of stuff are being revealed to me. Like I told you guys, just a lot of things are, I learned to let spirit step in and do its thing. Let spirits work out whatever the hell they need to work out. I'm learning that I could work with spirit, or I do control spirit. But if I'm asking spirit to bring me a man and spirit start clearing people out, I have to let spirit do that. I can't interfere and say, oh, no, 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 that's not what I wanted. I wanted him. He looked kind of good, spirit. Nope. I gotta let spirit do his course. So same thing with friendship. In personal relationships, there are people that I thought I was connected with. There's people that I assumed, even after, if you've seen on my other YouTube channel, there was people that I thought I was going to embark on journeys with, and spirits just came in and said, nope, it's not going to happen. And even on a personal level, there's people that I was personally connected to and I trusted. And I knew something was a little funny because my mom would always tell us the dog that brings the bone is the dog that carries it, which means the person who comes to you to tell you, hey, did you hear about Keisha and blah, 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 and what she said about this? They're saying the exact same stuff to other people about you, because where's the filter at? You know what I mean? Like, unless we're both sitting there, we're both talking about certain situations, people should not be bringing up certain things. And this is not spiritual people. This is my personal people that I know. So like I said, there's people that have, said on my phone and we've met and they've brought up personal stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, okay. And then a week later, they start messing with them. Like a good example, I have a cousin who's a user. And I won't go into that, but I would say I have a cousin who's a user because they might find this channel. You never know. And I have a cousin who's a big user, but she's an independent user, which means she makes her own money. She has her own house, her own car, but she would try to use people to save a coin. Like if she's coming to your neck of the woods, she would try to be like, hey, can I stay at your house? And then she'll be at your house while she parlaying with other people, like she got a hotel or something. Like, girl, bye. And she'll have the nerve to try to bring these people back to your house too. Like, bitch, please. That's why I say I don't let people in my home. If my home is not open, because the minute you let people know, yes, you come stay at my house if you need to, bam, every time. Can I come over? Hey, girl, can I come? Nope, my house is not open, honey. It is closed. Hello, it's only open for spirits and the men, or the men I date and the man I choose to be with. Anyway, but like I said, it's not open for people just come and flop in and stop in and girl, stop. Girl, you get a hotel, girl. And there's lots of hotels out there. But anyway, because I don't even stay at people's house when I go visit. Like that, girl, the hell? What I look like staying at your house? First of all, when I go travel, I do my spiritual stuff anyway. So what I look like doing my spiritual stuff at your house, that's a little disrespectful. Girl, I'm getting a hotel. So you, girl, bye. Then I got to watch how I talk and how I interact because I'm in your home. So I just can't be talking loud all hours of the night. I got to keep it down. The hell? But anyway, so this cousin, people were gossiping about this cousin. Oh, girl, this is on Labor Day. Oh, girl, you should have seen her. She was a hot mess. And I'm just, girl, I don't give my input. When people gossip about people, I'm like, because, people like to be messy and say, well, what's name told me that about you, or what's name said that. No, bitch, you're a motherfucking lie. Just like what happened with one of my siblings and what they said to their friend. My sibling and my mother knew that her friend was moving out, and I'm going to help her friend move. Yes, the hell I am. I'm going to go physically help her move her furniture out. Girl, just for her lying on me. My sister going to tell her friend that I'm the one that told them that she's moving. First of all, my sister's friend told me a lot of secrets about her that not even my sister know about. So why would I tell that and not tell the other stuff that is more serious and less serious? So she's like, I know she's lying on you. Well, she needs to know. She needs to know that I know that she's lying on me. So I'm not gonna confront her and be messy about it. I'm just gonna help you move. And when she say what, I'm gonna say, go run and tell that. When she said, oh, you helping to move up? Go run and tell that. That's all I'm going to say. Go run. Anyway, so with this messy cousin, y'all, this messy ass cousin, they all gossiping how she gets drunk and she can't handle herself. And she comes in and she thinks she's all bad. You know, girl, I told y'all 95% of my family members are light skinned, girl. Hey, y'all. You know about my high yellow people, girl. You know my high yellow people, girl. I don't care what you are. My high yellow people, including my high yellow Hispanic people, girl. Y'all know y'all be thinking y'all the shit, girl. Y'all know y'all do. So, girl, she's a high yellow cousin of mine, girl. So she already thinks she the bomb diggity bomb girl, Miss Thing, and she got a. Anyway, I almost went into detail. So, girl, yes, girl, she was drunk and she was feeling herself. She was like, I don't want nobody in the club. I don't want nobody touching me. My cousin had VIP, my other cousin for her birthday. She's like, I don't want nobody touching me. If a man comes in VIP, he needs to dance over there. If he dances over here, I'm macing him, and or I'm going to have blank blank to come and exit him on out. So she really thinks she all that, girl. No Tino shake, y'all. Girl, Miss Thing, even when you're cooking food for her, she has to be there to watch. Like, honey, I just want to make sure that, no, you don't need to make sure motherfucking thing, bitch. If you want to cook, you could go ahead and buy your own shit and you come here and cook your damn self, girl. Because I ain't no help for no motherfucking slave mama. I'm here to assist and or to provide for, but I'm not here to work for you, mama. So if you didn't buy this, girl, I need you to step all the way back. Ooh, like that? Yeah, step all the way back, girl. This not even your house anyway. Go ahead and exit around the corner, bitch. But anyway, so yeah, they were talking about how she was just acting all bad. She was getting off, girl, she was just doing too much. And I understand that because this cousin do that when she drink. When she's sober, she's normal. She's down to earth. She's, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Jesus loves you. Yes. Praise you, God. Yeah, she's all that when she's sober. When she starts drinking, it's don't touch me. Ooh, girl, excuse me, honey. What is that? What? That's Walmart. Oh, no, ma'am. This bitch came in with some Walmart shit. What? Walmart? Only thing I get from Walmart, honey, is some arts and crafts. Like, she's that type of girl. So, girl, they were talking about her, right? They were gossiping about her. And see, what I'm telling right now, I've told it to her face because, like I said, who gonna check me? You could check me vocally, but when you think you're gonna put your hands on me, that's a whole other thing, girl. No tea, no shade. So what I'm saying now about her, girl, if she called me right now, I will repeat it. Like I've said it to her, girl. We went into it in Facebook messages, girl. Can we talk? Girl, the hell? Girl, this thing. So we at an event, and you know I'm transgender. Let's talk about it, y'all. If you don't know, now you know. So, girl, we go to an event. This was about 2015. I just bought my car. And I remember this guy was trying to talk to me. And I know he was a user because the Spirit of God told me. The Spirit of God said, he's trying to talk to you because he sees your car. And they probably tell him that whatever, you go into stuff, right? So he was really trying to holler at me. And I'm like, you know what? How can I tell him that I'm not interested? Because this is like a 4-day event. Y'all, like one night was here, 2 night was here, the second night was here, third night was here. Anyway, so the guy who liked me, girl, he's like flirting and stuff, and I'm just like, And then my cousins and even my siblings, like they know not to like put my business like that because if we're not having sex and or if I'm not initiating it, girl, I don't gotta tell you everything. So the guy was just, hitting her and just ooh, and like, damn, you can cook, huh? Yes, I would love to come and spend some time with you. You doing all this stuff again. I'm just like, honey, please. I guess they must have told my cousin. We'll call her Crystal. They must have told my cousin Crystal, girl. Yeah, because she's almost transparent anyway, girl. That's just how light she is. She's almost transparent. Anyway, no tea, no shade. Girl, she told him that I was a motherfucking transgender. And it wasn't even calm. It was like, honey. Like, and maybe she was mad because he wasn't interested. I don't know what the tea was. But she flat out was like, Cuddy, 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 Cuddy. You know this man likes you, right? Cuddy, Cuddy. Are you gonna let him know that you can't have kids, Cuddy? Cuddy, Cuddy. Like Cuddy, do I gotta keep it real for you? So the guy is like, keep it real for me for what? And I'm like, yeah, keep it real for you for what? So I thought she was gonna back up. Bitch, please. She talked about something, so you really not gonna tell him about your hormone treatments and all this other good stuff and this and that. So the guy's still like, what? Because he thinking infertility or something, IVF or something, girl. So she's like, yeah, she's like, this is my little Cuddy, and she's beautiful and all, but she transitioned into this. And he's like, transition. And I think during that time there was a lot of talk about trannies and stuff, transsexuals and all that, because you have people like the bitches I'll never meet or sit down with. I don't care what it is or how it is, girl. That's why I don't do transgender panels, because they just might be at a transgender panel, girl, and I don't get down with that, girl. Because in my opinion, they're just gay men who think that they're transgender women. No tea, no shade, because we got a lot of that out there too, mama. Let's talk about it, honey. Can we talk? Yes, girl. Girl, but I know a lot of transgenders that look the part, act the part, but say they need a man who's down to play with their genitalia, and they don't have a woman's genitalia, they have a man's genitalia still. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, wait a minute. You're into straight man, but you want him to suck and tuck on your stuff? Girl, bye. You sound like you got some issues, mama. Anyway, let me get up out of that. So at this point, because he can't do shit now, because first of all, we're around family, and ain't family, ain't no, well, second of all, girl, listen, I have my Louis Vuitton, girl, can we talk about it? My Demir bag sitting on that counter with my weapons. When I say weapons, I said weapons, because girl, at that time, girl, okay, I was trying to stunt that time. So girl, he's like, what? You're really, what? You're transvestite? What? Really? Girl, I felt like I was on the soap opera, girl. I kid you not. He was really being dramatic. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, is this even a straight man? How dramatic he's like. He's like, what? Really? You're transvestite? And I'm like, bitch, actually, no, transsexual. Not transvestite, mama. But, yeah, around that line. And he's like, damn, okay. And he tried to exit out. So, of course, I was going to confront her there, but I wanted to be respectful to my mother's home, because we were at my mom's house. I wanted to be respectful to my mother's home, and I didn't want to read her down, because this niece is one of my mom's favorite nieces, because my mom helped raise her. But still, so I had to go home and get in my PM and say, girl, I don't appreciate your high yellow ass sitting over here telling motherfuckers my business. Did you tell them how you had to clear out that venereal disease you had? Do you tell the men you first meet how you went into abortion clinics like it was fucking candy hot chops, girl? What did I say? Children's shops. Well, I didn't say that, but I said candy shops. I sure did say that. Did you tell them how many abortions? Because girl, that's what people don't understand. If you want to expose people for being a transgender, let's tell these men how many abortions you had. Let's tell these men how many guys you had come inside of you raw, and you thought you were going to be pregnant by them. Let's talk about it, girl, because I got a lot of girlfriends, no tea, no shade. And if I was shady, not anymore, because I don't deal with those type of girls no more, no tea, no shade, girl. That's why I'm solo dolo, girl. Hello? Call me La Doña El Solo. Let's tell me that, okay? Hello? Okay, bitch, hey, girl, La Doña El Solo. Call me that, mama. Hello? But anyway, catch those teas. Anyway, girl, I knew a lot of girlfriends that had abortions, morning after pill, girl, have sex with one man tonight, next man, the next night, the following man, the third night, think they're pregnant. And I'm like, well, who do you think you're pregnant by? Well, I don't know, but just in case. And it's like, girl, but yeah, these are the same friends that when they will meet a guy, they want to tell the guy, she's a tranny, that's a man, that's a noogle. Yeah, honey, well, she got the same plumbing that you got. And it's like, bitch, excuse me? So when you meet these guys, because the last time I checked, you didn't tell Juan Carlo, honey. You didn't tell Juan Carlos, honey. Let's talk about it, girl. You didn't tell him how you just have to clear up a yeast infection and a UTI, because I went with you to Planned Parenthood, and I went with you to get you no cranberry stuff, because I told you need to take cranberry powder and drink cranberry juice, pure though, not with the sugar in it, to clear out that stuff. So you told him my tea, but as I said, just for that, girl, okay. So girl, like I said, girl, So I ran in on her. She apologized, of course, because she was sober. And I just said, girl, Anyway, girl. So yeah, people are just messy, girl. People are just messy, honey. They like to, act like they cool with you, girl, and they really not. And like I said, I'm starting to see that now. Especially that's, I know something spiritually is brewing. It's not that I know, I already know, but like I said, just that right there, these are definitely signs. I'm starting to see people for really who they are. And it could be the stones that I have, because I've been stacking up on a lot of stones, a lot of beneficial stones. And those of you who are coming to the Samhain celebration and or actually decided to buy the Samhain gift, the gifts that are being charged up during the Samhain, you're going to get this item. And it's starting to, like I say, I'm seeing a lot of stuff, because even going into this year, a lot of things have happened with me with personal life and friendships with people. And I'm starting to see that it's not being it's not equal on both sides. So like, for a good example, let's say this: you can have friends and mutual friends. The friend could be real, but the mutual friend might be a little shady. But for the purpose of the actual friend, the mutual friend will act like they're friends with you as well. And like I said, that's starting to come up for me, because I'm starting to see just a lot of stuff is signaling that, because like I said, things happen, I remember, but I have a memory of an elephant. I really do. I can remember stuff going back to me being 6 months old. I really can. I can see stuff vividly too. And just things have happened even since I've known people. And that's what people don't understand. When you know somebody, and I'm not venting in any way, shape, or form, I'm just saying this because I want y'all to also pay attention to this as well in your life. When you start detoxing your body and your spiritual stuff, your people around you are going to feel that. They're going to shift out too. And people are going to shift in. Can we talk about it? So, can we talk? So, like I said, honey, I've noticed, I've been knowing people for years, and just this year alone, they've done several things to make me say, oh shit, honey, so we're still not as close. Or, oh shit, I gotta watch what I do or say with these people because they're being a little phony. That's happened. Like I said, there was 3 events that happened even this year, and one person in particular, it connects back with them. But this person has been acting with me, even going into one of my people I talk with. This person, they've been knowing me for 5 years outside of YouTube, right? They've seen my other work, my other bodies of work, and just so happened they've come into YouTube and they found me on here as well. And it's a woman, so it's not like she's stalking me or anything. But we talked personally, and she told me, and I believe her. I believe what she said because she's good at prophesying. She can see things. She can see things. And of course, when I meet her, I want to help her to hone that. I told you that. I want to help her to hone it, like to craft it, because it's a craft. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, spell casting, all the stuff is a craft. You have to practice it every day to build that up. So with her, I want to help her to do that because she don't do it every day. She just do the work, but she don't like build up the practice. So either way, she even said, and like I said, this is like the third person that I've met, and I feel like it's a third charm. This is the third person that I've met outside of this situation that don't know anybody, barely even know me, to give their input. And she's like, yeah, there's a little bit of fakeness there. This person's acting like they're cool with you. And I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this for about 2 weeks now. And like I said, things have just been coming so vivid for me. Like, that did happen. And it blamed it on something else. They blamed it on something else. Oh, wow, that did happen. And I know that only happened because of that person. Or, oh, wow, that did happen. And normally that wouldn't happen because when that person was in the region, it was a constant thing. Now that the person's not, it's like once in a, like, no. Even going into the energy shifted. And like I said, I'm very sensitive to energy. So energy is the first thing. But people will try to, like I said, I've been doing this for years, but people will try to convince you that the energy that you're feeling is not accurate. Or they'll try to convince you, no, I'm telling you right now, that person really likes you. Trust me. You're saying that you don't know what's in that mind. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what you know what their words are saying, but you don't know what they're feeling. I can feel people. I know when people are being fake with me. I know when people are trying to act like there's something just to please other people. I know that. Girl, but I've seen movies as well where people act like they're cool with you because it makes their boss happy. Or people act like they're cool with you because they really want to be in this relationship. And we can even talk about control freaks and manipulators. When a control freak or manipulator has control over a situation, they can easily end that situation and control other people, because there's a lot of people that are submissive, okay, in many ways, shape, and form. But a serious manipulator, especially the manipulator is unattractive or they can't get a lot of people, when they do find somebody they can manipulate, they hold on to that person, and so it doesn't create riffraff, or it doesn't create oh God, I'm gonna say witchcraft. So it doesn't create bad blood with the personal company that they keep. They will try to act like they're cool with people that these people are cool with just to keep the peace. And y'all know this too. People that have ever been in relationships, I've dated people like that. I've dated people that, and sometimes it turned bad as well, to where I'm like, they're like, look, I can't stand that person. Well, baby, just be nice, be cool for the sake of this. Okay, then they meet that person. This could go two ways. They meet the person and they end up trying to like flirt and stuff. I told y'all about my ex-boyfriend, honey, and my friend who was a shady ass bitch, girl. So that ended, honey, because he's like, oh, I don't like people like that. Oh, baby, keep your cool. He kept his cool. They end up talking. Okay, so that's what I've seen. I also seen it to where I'm like, keep your cool. Don't act out with these people. Da 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 da. And then of course they're not acting out to their face, but behind their back. Who see this bitch? Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah, she's on MySpace talking about you. Did you see that? Oh my God, did you see how we were in the store and you went to go grab something, she snatched up before you? I told you. See, that's why I don't like that bitch. Like I said, I've been in those relationships. I've been in friendships like that as well. We're friends with the same thing. We had a mutual friend. We're friends. We're closer friends than a mutual friend. Then when a mutual friend leaves, then they're like, "Ooh, do you even trust her? Because I don't trust her." And I'm like, "Wow," but you don't tell her that to her face. Because you don't like her, then she could just end the friendship. She could just go on about her business. But like I say, you don't have to tell me the truth. I know the truth. Everything I need to know always comes to me. And my spirits are giving me confirmation right now. When things come to me, when I need to know something, things will always be revealed to me. And with the Samhain celebration, we're going into that. Now, I'm going to share some stuff with you all, but I'm not going to go in what I'm doing. Only I'm going to know what I'm doing on my end, girl. Ow. Okay, hello. But y'all will see where I'm going to be at. Y'all will see the setup. For those of you who are coming to the Samhain celebration, if you're not coming to the Samhain celebration, you're not going to know anything about the event. Nope. I may blurt out some stuff, but I doubt it. Because even the ones that are coming, I don't want them to share this with nobody. This is really going to be the testing ground, because even there's a spirit that handles secrecy. There's a spirit that handles hidden stuff. And anybody who comes into these events and let me go back and tell people, it's going to be shut down. And everything that you worked for is going to be destroyed. I guarantee it. I mark my word. And I don't care nobody say, bitch, that's how I operate. Because you have to move in secrecy if you want things to work effectively. Let's talk about it. Secrecy equal effectiveness. Let's talk about it. Secrecy equal shit, girl. Let me stop. Look at me. I'm trying to rhyme and shit, girl. Let me go. Go. Yes, honey. Hello, Lady Williams, honey. Yes, Lady Williams. I'm so tired of being alone. Yes, hello, Esposito. Yes, SOW IN, honey. Yes, honey. I thought it was pronounced Samhain. What's pronounced many different ways. There's 3 different types of way. Esposel, Espival. You can even say Sawan. You can say Sawan too. Samhain, Sawan, SOW IN, Sahan. Oh yeah, yeah. Or excuse me, not Sahan. Samhain, SOW IN, and SOW IN. And depending on your tongue, it might sound like you're saying Sarin, right? Depends on what your language is. You might say Sharon. I'm going to Shawan. Yes, honey. Can we talk? Hello. Can we talk? And that's what I want to say too. Why people that are Afro spiritualists talk about Samhain anyway? I want to ask that because I'm non-denominational. On top of that, I have Celtic blood. I honor that, honey. Yes, my grandmother's Irish, honey. If she is a Cherokee Indian, honey, my grandmother, my mother's mother. So it's in my blood. But you have people that don't like white people. And I've wanted to know that. You have people that don't like white people. And you got people that don't, like white people or they're Afro spiritualists, but they talk about Samhain and stuff. Like, don't the Afro spiritualists call another holiday? Because they were going into Halloween. People don't understand this. Halloween is actually a Christian celebration. I don't know if you know that or not. So that's why when Christians say, I don't celebrate Halloween, that's the devil's holiday. I'm gonna need you to get your holidays and days down, baby. I'm gonna need you to get that on down together. Because according to what I researched, honey, yes, honey, Halloween is the time of honoring saints, martyrs, which are people that were protesting for good causes, and the dead, your relatives. So yeah, honey, girl, bye. Hello, dude. Need some soy sauce? Yes, honey. I love you too, SP Val, honey. Yes. What your car just died. What should you do? Well, honestly, it's cold right now. Is it cold where you're at? If it's cold where you're at, I don't know where your battery is located at. If it's in your trunk, I want you to go ahead and I want you to check to make sure there's no stuff around that battery. Because you do get stuff around it and you got to clean that shit off, honey. If you got stuff on there, you need to clean that shit off and reconnect the T's. And then I want you to try to start it, honey. Can we talk about it? There's even a stone, which I'm not giving those secrets out right now, that actually can electrically charge things like batteries. Girl, bye. Just think what? Girl, bye. They know everything, girl. Girl, they know everything, mama. Girl, they know everything, girl. Yes, they do, girl. They know everything on here, girl. You can't tell them nothing, girl. Girl, bye. Oh, God. Oh, yes, Lady K. Lady K, I'm not dealing with no phones, no internet. I kid you not. I'm bringing my laptop only for the purpose of me doing the video, the live video for the people that are coming on Tuesday. Outside of that, I'm not dealing with no electronics. I'm putting it on my Facebook. I'm putting it on texting people. Please don't call me. Please don't text me. I thought about even doing casework, but all the casework that's going to be done for the SOW IN has to be extra deep level casework. And I'll decide that by tomorrow. I'm even thinking about doing some casework while I'm there, even outside of this SOW IN, but it all has to be extra deep level casework. And they will not be a part of the live thing. Because like I said, I will not have no connections with society. Everything's being turned off. Everything's being turned off. I kid you not. No, nothing. I'm even stocking up on stuff so I don't have to leave out where I'm going. I don't have to leave out of the place I'm going. I'm stocking up on stuff, which is going to be juices and raw fruits and vegetables, apples, oranges. You can see the apples right here. I'm going to bring these apples with me. But apples, oranges, things that does not need to be refrigerated. And then, of course, my waters and all that good stuff. And like I said, this is going to be very powerful. Yes, it is, because this is going to be taken on the physical, the spiritual, and the mental level. This is not just going to be about the spiritual stuff. So 3 days of focusing only on that, nothing else, no movies, no TVs, no nothing. Nothing outside of my body. Nothing outside of my body and my spirits. And he better be on his best behavior. This little dog right here. He better be on his best behavior. Because honey, I thought about that. I said, girl, should I book a hotel room and have him stay in a hotel room outside of the place I'm going to and go check on him? Can we talk? Hello. Can we talk? Ow. Can we talk? You want to stay in your own hotel? Wouldn't that be crazy if he have his own hotel room? He'll have a bed and TV and all that, girl. Keep the lights on, keep the TV on. Girl, I can run the water so he can go in there and drink the water if he needs to. Girl, put the food in there, girl, while I'm in the event by myself. Wouldn't that be nice? Huh? Wouldn't that be nice, baby? He's not even blinking, girl. I think he's starting to be affected by this energy too, honey. He wasn't even blinking right there, y'all. He's like, baby, we are going in, mama. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we're going in on the spiritual stuff, mom. We're not playing that no more. No, we're not. We got things to do. It is SPVAL, yes, yes, yes. The LGBT is a minority categorized group within itself, exactly. Within itself, that's why my honey, a girl. I mean, I think what could be worse or lower than the LGBT community is possibly people that are disabled, like in a wheelchair and that are blind and deaf. But I don't think it's the other way around. And of course, you have people like Dr. Anderson, which who I don't like people like that, who try to say that gays and immigrants are being put in front of black people rights. And I'm thinking to myself like, oh no, I'm not gonna agree with that. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Out of all side of us, honey, people that are born disabled, they get mistreated the worst out of everybody. I would say the worst would be disabled, blind, deaf, and people that are wheelchair bound. People have no respect for those people no more. People don't treat them like they're humans no more. And when I see shit like that, it really pisses me off. Thank God I've not been seeing people like that in public because, baby, I kid you not, it gets to me when people be like, are you kidding me? The bitch is just in a wheelchair, honey. Or like, damn, am I seeing something? Am I not seeing what they're looking at? And then, of course, you look at them, they have like a hearing aid, or they have these thick glasses on, or they're walking with a limp. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why do people treat people like that differently? Why do people look at people like that? Because, like, nobody is perfect. None of you people are perfect. You might think you're perfect, but you're not. Your pussy still stink, your ass still smell, and your balls and dick still smell as well if you don't wash it. So, at the end of the day, girl, excuse me, why are you looking like that? Or, hold on. Like, you're doing all that for what? It disturbs you to see somebody like that, bitch. Ooh, girl. Ooh, people just get to me. People just. This world is just. Ugh, girl. I can't. Yes, honey. I love you too, Lady Williams, honey. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Yes, honey. Quick like that fire. Thank you, Lady Williams, honey. Yes, girl. You making that fire still, girl? Ow. Hello, Kia. Yes. Yeah, she was on some BS, Kia. She almost listen. That's why I said, girl, they be trying to. You want to go clubbing? No. So a guy come and talk to me, and they don't talk to y'all. You gonna expose me? The hell? No. I'm aware of that too. I'm telling you, I'm aware of that. My cousin, one of my cousins, and I'm not saying this to boast. I in person, people are drawn to me in person. That's why I have to repel my energy and I have to keep stuff on me. I kid you not. I have to keep stuff on me and I have to, carry weapons because people are just drawn to me. And I can even go out there looking crazy, putting shades on, having my stuff covered up. People are still going to be drawn to me. But either way, one of my cousins, she knows this. Even since I was little, people would actually be like, "Oh my God, you're so cute," or just want to interact with me. Anyway, this cousin wanted me to go to a celebration with her, and I was like, "Girl, bye." So all the people can come up to us, and then you probably get a little mad because they're ignoring you. Oh, well, this is a training anyway. Girl, bye. Then I have to knock you out, my own cousin. Girl, bye. Yes, Kia. Yes, phonies and phonies. You got to cut them off. I'm telling you. Listen. And for the sake of peace, there are people that I would cut off, but for the sake of peace, I wouldn't because, of course, they are attached to people that I love and I care about. They're attached to people that I know. And then I don't want people that I know to be like, well, I got to keep my distance because you don't like my friend. Like, I don't want it to be that way. But what I will not do is I'm no longer putting myself on hold for other people. So like I told you guys, me relocating, I will still be relocating. But I'm just kind of thinking about, I want to, the first 30 years of my life, I lived it for other people. I lived it doing things with people and for people, even people that did not check in on me, people that did not check with me on anything. They didn't bring me in on anything. So for the next chapter of my life, for the next 30 years, I want to do things for me when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And if that affects relationships with me and other people, then just so be it. But you know, like I said, people do things every day and they don't ask me about it. They don't see if that's okay with me. So I can't think about that neither. No tea, no shade. I can't think about that as well. You know, even going into, like I said, misleading stuff. You know, some people don't tell you things right off the bat. Some people make it seem like, for example, if somebody's getting a new car. Let's say, for example, somebody has a car. Okay, someone has a car and they have a nice car. Then their friend went to college and friend's like, oh, I don't need my car no more. I'm on campus. Do you want this car? Well, the friend buys the car, but the friend will tell you that the other friend gave it to her. So you'll be like, oh, that's so nice. And then as the years go on, things will happen. And then the friend will say, oh my God, I'm paying $500 a month for this car. And it's like, wait a minute, but are you still paying on your car too? Yeah. So it's like, wait a minute, you took on another car. Didn't you say she gave it to you? Well, she didn't give it to me for free. She just gave it to me as that. And then you're like, okay. Then when it comes down to it, it's, oh, I just took over the payments for her. And it's like, that's not really smart. Like, I'm not trying to cut in, but the same money that you were paying to take over that car is the same money you could have saved up to put down for a brand new car that you actually wanted when this car was paid off. That wasn't smart. And it's not even about saving money because you're still going to be spending the same amount of money, if not more money. The universe will always work things out for you. Because even for me, you know, I thought about me moving. I'm like, oh, that would, da, da, da. But I don't have to move there. I don't have to move to that location to get those results. I can move anywhere I want to because my spirits run things. My spirits allow me to have things. My spirits move things for me when I need things to be moved. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, no, and try to have my spirits to rework themselves. That's not how it's going to go down because let's people understand that will happen. So like I said, you know, just like I said, people make choices and they don't bring you in on it, so you don't have to make choices to bring them on it. And that's not no jabs at anybody. I'm just speaking how it is. You know, people make decisions and they don't check in with you. They don't say, hey, it's okay if I do this. Hey, you know, me going here, me doing this might mess this up. You know, is that going to be an issue? They didn't think about that. So, you know, I'm not going to think about that. You know, like I said, like going to Walmart and stuff. People need stuff from Walmart, and people go to Walmart. Let's say today, they know I go to Walmart a lot. They didn't say, hey, you need something from Walmart, I'll pick it up for you. But guess what? I end up going to Walmart the next day or the same day a little later. Then they want to see a list of something they need you to pick up because they forgot to pick it up. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but no thank you. Because when you were going to Walmart, you didn't ask if I needed something. So why that I'm going to Walmart, you think that I'm going to care about what you need? No, it doesn't work that way. And that goes with anything. So like I said, that's how I'm becoming now. If you make decisions and you didn't incorporate me on it and say, hey, should I do this? Or I do give you my input and you're just like, whatever, I'm still going to do it, then I'm going to do whatever I need to do too. If that means that, you know, you don't talk to me, if that means that, whatever that means, that's your tea, not mine. I'm not feeling sorry. I'm not holding on. I'm not holding back my life for other people. I'm not making changes for my life for other people. And that's just how it is, girl. When people, the difference between parents, people that got children and people that don't got children, and the same thing, people that are married and people that are not married. When someone is married or or they have children, they can make decisions that's going to affect them because, of course, they're together now. When you're a single person, you have freedom. And like I said, I don't want to tie myself down or make decisions as if I'm with someone when I'm not. You know, I don't want to make a decision as if I'm married or make a decision as if I have kids because I don't. I don't have to have a stable school system because I don't have kids. I don't have a stable house because I don't have a partner. You know, I don't have a stable relationship, so I don't got to have that. I can, you know, technically buy an RV and travel the world, travel all of America if I choose to, because I can do that. All I got is me and my dog. I can do that, honey. There's no debt. I mean, I have no connections with nothing. There's no tie downs. So I'm like, I understand that people that are parents and or that are married, they have to make those decisions. And, you know, like I said, I won't and I can't alter my life for that. I won't do it. So, yes, phony people. Phony people, you got to cut them out. People that's acting like they're cool with you, you got to cut them out. Even if that means you keep your distance, you got to do so. And like I said, if They ask you, like, you have a problem with me, or is it you feeling something? Yeah, be honest. Yes, it is. Because, like I said, there's a cycle with things with people. If I've known you for 10 years, or if I've known you for 15 years, let's say 15, because I've known you for 15 years. If I've known you for 15 years, and the whole 15 years I've known you, you've done the same stuff over and over, and you apologized each time, and you keep doing it, that's who you are. Same thing with the Hazel E stuff, and I don't want to be too long-winded with this. Like I said, I'm really going to go. Oh, yes, 11:20. Hazel E made some homophobic remarks because people called her man gay. Now, I'm not judging the man, but I will say this. He have gay tendencies. He have the gay spirit over him. That's what I'm going to say. He have the spirit, he have the homosexual spirit over him, and he have the tendencies of a homosexual, because I see it in him, girl. I know too many, girl, bitch, please. I know what that spirit looks like. So, they came out, they talk about burning down a gay flag and fuck homosexuals and you're going to hell. But she have a gay friend who was a closet case gay man who couldn't even be, and that's what I'm saying, like, you're a closet case gay person and you came out at 30 years old, you got nothing to say to me, sis. If you are a 50-year-old transgender woman and you barely came out of being transgender, 40 and up, we'll even say 30 and up, because you become a grown-ass woman or man at 21. If you decide to come out the closet at 30 years old, girl, you got nothing to say to me about being who I am and be truthful about who the fuck I need to be, girl. I've been myself since day one. Since I came out my mama's vagina, I've been myself, girl. And I've tried to alter myself so people could not be so abrasive towards me. But girl, fuck it, I got over it in my teenage years. So like I said, if you're 30, barely coming out the closet and saying, oh, this is who I am, respect it, girl, you can't tell me about how to be myself. So like I said, she have a closet case friend who was in the closet for 30 years, girl, 30-something years, and he talking about something. She's not homophobic. Girl, she didn't even know that you were a homosexual. You didn't even know you were a homosexual. So, girl, listen, you're not validating that she's not homophobic, for one. For two, I don't care how mad I get. I'm not going to sit here and bash all people because one person from that group attacked me. If someone said your man is gay and you know he's not gay, then you just let it go. But to come out and say, oh, he's not gay, and the proof he's not gay, this is proof. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. My ex-best friend, her baby daddy was as straight as he can be, girl. He had all these girls, but he loved gay boy booty. Honey, let's talk about it. And when he got exposed, and I was not the one that exposed him, but when he got exposed, she felt dumb. And I did not baby her. I did not say, oh, I'm so sorry that you found out that he liked boys. I said, oh, okay. And I kept it pushing, because at the end of the day, people will go to try to prove that they're not into something. I'm not gay. I'll show you that. I don't like gays. I'll beat their ass. Yeah, good acting, good work. Because if you don't like something, you don't go out your way to prove that you don't like it. Because I don't like crackheads. Do I got to sit here and talk about that every day I do a video? Do I got to say, fuck crackheads? Ooh, crackheads. Ooh. Do I got to do that to prove to you that I don't like crackheads? No. Girl, bye. I know what I don't like. You gotta sit there and try to convince me a motherfucking thing, girl. If you assume I'm on crack, if you assume I know cracks, girl, I'm not about to sit here and fight with you about that, girl. Let's do a test. Send me the money to do a test, and I'll do a test to prove to you I'm not on no drugs, honey. Let's do it, girl. I don't even take sleeping pills. Let's do it. Girl, bye. So, like I said, for that girl, she was hateful, and her hate came out when she was mad. The same thing with phony people. When they're mad, their true intentions come out. If you're mad and you don't call nobody the N-word, that means that you're not racist. If you're mad and girl, you don't get personal with somebody, that means that you're cool with people. But like I said, if you're mad and you want to not give a fuck about what people do, get out. You don't care if they're going to sleep on the streets. You don't care where they're going. I don't care. Get the fuck up out of here. Which, by the way, is illegal. Then you don't really give a fuck. And like I said, if it's done more than one time, you really don't care. Now, you probably have grown to care just a little bit, but there's still a high percent chance you don't really give a fuck about me. So why am I going to sit here and kiss your ass or think that you like me altogether? No tea, no shade. And that's what I said, going into a lot of stuff. If you've never burnt any bridges with me, I trust you 100%. The minute you burn bridges with me, I will never trust you or like you the same way again. I kid you not. I don't care how nice you are now. I don't care what people, he changed, she changed. I don't care. Because you fucked me over the first time, you have a tendency to do it again. Same thing with these people that play these games and want to con people and all that. Once a conner, always a conner. Once a liar, always a liar. Once a fake, always a fake. If you got to put on a show to get people to like you, girl, you're always that way. So I can't trust you. Like I told y'all, even with y'all, there's people that have come to me with like, oh, you should do this on your video so that people could check you out to get more views, and that's going to bring your clients up. And I'm like, no, why would I do that? Because if you do something fake like that and it comes out that you, because I see, this is why I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't do fake stuff to try to fool people because I feel like I'm going to get caught. That's why I don't steal neither. Let me tell you, right hand up, honey. That's where the Bible. That's exactly why I do not steal, because I feel like, oh God, I might get caught. Ooh, girl, and that's creepy. I mean, like that comes in. That comes in. Oh God, I'm gonna get caught. So the same thing with that. I will not do things to fool people, trick people, because I'm like, oh, this ever gets out, girl, I'm in big trouble. But people don't think about that. They think that they're not gonna get caught, and then they gotta make up lies to cover that lie. They gotta keep making up lies to cover that lie. But in internet perspective, you can't cover lies because people see videos. People can go back to videos, especially if you have the same channel for more than 5 or 6 years, let's say 10 years. People can go back to your old videos and say, why was she talking about this during that time if she's really been doing this for 40 years? Or why was she talking about somebody during that time? Why that man never appeared in the video during that time, but now he's appearing in the videos, but they said they've been together for all these years. So it is kind of like, it is kind of like, yeah, there's something funny with that. But people are catching on who are awake. Once they're not awake, they're not catching on to that, girl. You can fool them all day long, honey. And fooling is not my cup of tea, girl. This is not a circus. Okay, can we talk? Okay, hello. Hello, Neosha. Yes. That's right. Well, see, that's right, Neosha. Yes. I'm telling you. Spirit, listen, I don't do magic to play games. A lot of people think because I'm young. Let's talk about it. Can we talk? A lot of people think because I'm younger than these other spiritualists on YouTube. A lot of people think because I'm single and I'm independent, which, by the way, you are more powerful when you are single. Hello, because a lot of people that are married, spiritually, non-spiritual, they wish they were still single. They love the marriage life, but they're like, damn, only if I was single. Exactly. You are at your prime when you are single. When you are single with no kids, this is when you need to be doing all of your magical tea. This is when you need to be coming out, offering work for people if you have that ability, and going heavy in on your work. I'm telling you, this is the time. When you get connected with somebody, you got to kind of have limits now, because of course you got another energy there, you got another body, you got to be cautious. But either way, people think because I'm young and that I'm not as involved publicly as these other people that I'm not doing anything, I don't have that stuff. Girl, I don't play games with magic, and anybody who's ever got work done with me, even minor work, that's what I said, the ones that be like, I don't see none, I haven't noticed something. Yes, they have. They just need to sit back and think about what they've done. They need to sit back and they think about what's going on in their life. That's what they need to do. They need to sit back and they need to think about, oh, okay, that did happen. Yeah, on that day, that did happen. Oh, yeah, that did happen. Oh, yeah, on that day, oh, I did notice that. Whoa, when we were doing our work, yeah, something happens. And when that energy happens, you call it out. You say, oh, is this a spiritual sign about the work that Mystic is doing for me? Call it out. Guarantee. And you're going to see a domino effect. Boom, 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 boom. But people notice that? That's a coincidence. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, okay, girl. So like I said, you are going to notice something. I do not play with magic. I do not play with spirits. I do not play with people's life. This is a life or death situation. I don't care what magical stuff you do, honey. You're either going to lose or you're going to win. If you're going to lose, that means death. If you're going to win, that means life. It goes into the book of Proverbs as well. Can we talk about the book of Proverbs? Can we talk about the book of Proverbs? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? I've seen something about the book of Proverbs tonight. I see something about the book of Proverbs tonight. I've seen something about the book of Proverbs tonight. Well, ow. We're about to pull this up right now. The book of Proverbs. Girl, if you don't know about the book of Proverbs, I'm going to need you to get info on this, girl. Can we talk about it? If you master the book of Proverbs, you mastered the art of living. Let's talk about it. Hello! You ain't ready for that? Each Bible book has something in it, honey. The book of Proverbs, sir, you mastered the book of life, honey. And this is shocking to see this too, because this person that I'm about to see right now, girl, she's a fool. And I can call her that. This is about discipline. People who accept discipline are on the pathway to life. But those who ignore correction will go astray. Proverbs 10, verse 17 through 7. Now, this is saying 17 through 7. Okay, excuse me. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, she got this reversed, girl. She got this reversed, girl. It's not 17. Girl, let me pull this up. She got this shit reversed. Girl, she put Proverbs uh chapter 7, chapter 10, verse 17 to 7. She means 7 to 17. Hold on, let's pull up these Proverbs, girl. She got that backwards, girl. But either way, magical arts, you gotta have discipline. Without discipline in magic, this is what covens are for. This is what classes are for, is to build discipline. If you do not have discipline in magic, it's not going to work for you. And if it does work, it's going to fuck you up. I'm telling you, a lot of people just go online, oh, a spell, let me do it. You don't have discipline yet, baby. You have to build that discipline up first. Discipline is through reading, educating, and getting someone who is, that's what I say, solar practitioner, witches that are solo. I self-indicted myself into witchcraft. I'm not saying you're not that powerful, but I'm just saying, like, you need somebody that can come in and encourage discipline and give you discipline, because without that, girl, you're not going to be that powerful. You're not going to be that great, honey. So yes, you got to have discipline in order to have success. Discipline creates things, and ignoring that will only create death. That's why we say you got to have composure and correction. When people are wanting a new job, a new car, a new life, and spirit come to me, because like I said, I only operate in the spirit. That's why I said I do not advise people outside the casework anymore, because I allow spirits to channel through me. See, I don't even say I'm a channeler, because people say they're channelers, girl, and I'm a medium, girl. Everybody's a medium channeler. I channel spirits. I can do it for spirits, but a spirit didn't tell you how to fix your bankruptcy, did it? Huh? I don't know, honey. Yeah, it didn't tell you how to get that new job you applied for, did it either? Oh yes, girl. Let's not go there, mama. Spirit didn't tell you how not to marry that man who fucked up your life too, did it? Oh, okay, girl. But anyway, so I literally, when I'm in my spiritual stuff, I'm in it. Things come to me. When I'm telling you, do not do this, do not do this, I'm not just telling you that to do it. I'm telling you that because spirit is instilling something in me to instill into you, which is discipline. So when I tell you, do not go on Instagram and check out those pictures. Do not pick up the phone and call him while we're doing this work. Do not go outside and knock on the door to see if his grandmother's going to let you borrow a cup of sugar, because see, you're checking in on the work. And you still do it, you cannot be upset at me when the spirits pull all the things from underneath you. Because the spirit will say, honey, you came to me for a favor. I'm offering you this favor in exchange for this. And you need to have discipline in order to keep your end of the bargain. And you choose to ignore that. So because you choose to ignore that, you don't have discipline. And because you don't have discipline, you're not ready to work with somebody like me. Because there's a lot of arrogant spirits. Yes, girl. We're not talking about the spiritualists. We're talking about the spirits, girl. Especially they've been around for years and thousands of years, girl. You damn right they're going to be arrogant. Hello. Okay, so they're going to say, well, you don't have discipline to work with me, mama. So just for that, I want it back. I want the car back. I want the money back. I want the man back. I want the life I gave you. I want it all back. And it will take it back from you. And that's how you get cursed. So that's why I said before, when you're getting spiritual work done, you need to listen to what's being said. Because if not, it's your tea, not mine. It's your prerogative, not mine. If that spirit comes in and whoop your ass and get you right together, because it will. I'm not in that. And I've been telling people when we're doing the work, I need you to stabilize your energy, because that energy is about to get thrown off, and shit is about to hit the motherfucking fan or motherfucking pan. If we're cooking something or we're letting shit fly, let's talk about it. And when it hits that pan, it's all gonna get nasty. So you'll have some stuff happen to you. I'm telling you. I've had clients that had work done for protection, did not listen to me, and the person they were getting protection from came back and tried to strangle them and kill them. It's no joke. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. That's why I say this is why I don't want to off work for everybody. This is why I have the consultation thing. This is why when people are like, oh, I can't afford that. It's not meant for you to get work done with me. I advise you to just go on YouTube and look up stuff, because I know that you're going to play with that energy, and I don't want to get a phone call from someone that you know or love, or even from yourself saying, something just happened. Oh God, something happened. Someone pulled a knife out of me. Like, you didn't listen. I mean, it is what it is, girl. You think it's a joke. You think that you can just do this work and just let things fly. It's like I said, it's your tea, not mine. It's your concern, not my concern, honey. I don't gotta worry about that, honey. I don't gotta. Okay. So listen, y'all. I'm excited for this Samhain celebration. Honestly, I appreciate everyone who signed up for it. Those of you who are lurking, I had some lurkers. Hey, who would? How much is this? Oh, I want to do this, but they were backing out. Honey, you're missing out on an opportunity, honey. And like I said, a girl. I even offered an option for people to come in if they just wanted to watch the live tea. Girl, it is what it is, girl. You can lead them to water, but you can't force them to drink. It is what it is, girl. Thank you for those, like I said, who did join. Your package will be there tomorrow. One of you, your package, no, all your packages should be there tomorrow, no later than Tuesday. It's at tomorrow, so USPS did online. And like I said, I'll be giving you instruction on how to use this stuff. But like I said, we are going to war, and I'm going to be your sergeant, and I'm going to help get you to that winning line, honey, because that's what it's about. And if you don't want to win, tell me now. Throw it in. Throw it in now. Throw in the towel now before we get started. So, I don't want to win. Fuck that. So, Mystic, I don't want to win. I don't care, Mystic. Because, honestly, it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. Some of you have spent over $3,000 in casework. I'll be flat out. Over $3,000 in casework. And I kid you not, you have not taken all the casework seriously. And it's really sad to me because it's like I said before, it's not about the money. Because I could not care less. Like I said, girl, keep paying me. I don't care, girl. Yes, girl, send me that, girl. Oh, it's not about that. I want you to get your results. And if you're not wanting those results, then I can't force you to get them. And it's sad because I see people's potential. I see, first off, for me to even take on your work or to let you be a part of something that I'm doing, I have to believe in your cause. There's people that wanted to join stuff and they wanted a mansion with 7 houses, an elevator, 2 big ass cars in a matter of 6 months. And I'm like, that's not possible, honey, especially that you've been working at McDonald's and Burger King for the past 5 years, and you on welfare and all that. We got to take baby steps. So I told them, if you're not willing to work on one of those things right now, I can assist you. So like I said, if I don't think you have the potential to get these things, I'm not going to take your money. But some people, I've seen potentials. I've seen it. I felt it. I felt like I was right there with them winning. I could feel me being there when they're buying their new car. I can feel me being in that new house that they want. I can feel me of them saying, come over, you're in town, girl. Yes. I want you to see the new house that you helped me manifest it. I could see that. I could feel that. When they first, I kid you not, I could feel that energy. Something in their vibration is telling me that they're going to get it. And when they back up out of it or they're like, oh, I can't. I'm just like, oh, girl, you letting me down. I kind of feel like your ancestors. I feel because some of your ancestors get your asses together too. That's why you get cursed. Some of your ancestors curse your asses without even doing ancestor work. That's what I said. It's not about being careful about your ancestors that are crazy. It's about being careful about the ancestors that were thriving and successful, and you're doing them a disjustice. You're not wanting to be successful. You're okay with being a bum. You're okay with being a bitch without nothing. Now that's a disgrace, girl, when your ancestors worked so hard to get where they got, and now that you're sitting here saying, oh, it's okay, I could be this. No. So those are the ones that are probably getting your ass together, honey. So like I said, I feel let down. I'm like, girl, I feel so let down, honey. And then sometimes people are like, why do you feel let down, girl? They paid you. And it's like, well, it's not about them paying me. Bitch. Excuse me? It's not about them paying me. It's about them getting their fucking tea, girl. That's what it's about. It's about them winning, girl. Fuck that money shit, girl. Let's talk about it. Fuck that shit. Money comes in because it takes money and it takes time and it takes product to do that work. But it's not about that. Because it's about the money, girl, then go ahead and send me $20,000 then. Go ahead and give me $80,000 if it's about the money. Go ahead and send me $17,000. Girl, fuck the chump change. Fuck the 800, 300, 500, 1,500. Girl, fuck that. Let's get into the real coin if it's about the money. It's about them getting their fucking results. So like I said, it's usually ones that say that don't do spiritual work anyway. They say, well, why do you care for? They paid you. Excuse me? Or they be like, why are you so concerned about whether or not a woman get laid or not? Girl, y'all see the comment. I don't understand why a woman keep her vagina clean or not. Excuse me? Well, some of my clients have come to me about casework for love, and maybe their vagina stink, and that's why the nigga don't want them. Hello? Huh? Hello? Huh? Huh? Hello? Maybe they're sick because their vagina is sick. You got a sick vagina, you're gonna have a sick body. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about that syndrome when you put a tampon in you and it sits inside of you? Was it called tonic syndrome, Tyrannic syndrome? When a tampon get inside you, girl, it causes an infection that rots throughout your body and it cripple you. It makes it to where you can't walk, or you're walking like you got something stuck up your ass. Can we talk about that? Do you not know about that? So it's like when your vagina is sick, your whole body is sick. When your mouth is sick, your whole body is sick as well, because everything goes in through your mouth. Your water, your food, your vitamins, your oil, everything is oil. Unless you're doing intravenous, girl. But let's talk about that. So it's like, girl, if you are not in it for the whole package, girl, you're not in it for nothing. You're wasting your time. So that's why I care, because they have the energy to hit me up. Something told me to hit me up for the work, and yet halfway through they said, I give up. And I'm like, honey, some of y'all have kids. Girl, when you were going through labor, did you tell the doctor, put the baby back in me? I can see that too. Put that dick back in me. I don't want to give birth to the baby now. Doctor, push it in me. Doctor, now. Pull the bitch out. Chuck the bitch. I can see that. No, girl, bye. Tell the doctor to strangle your baby. Strangle that baby. Well, some of you had C-section, so you probably didn't even give a damn anyway about that. But girl, you didn't give up then, did you? Huh? Huh? Hello? You didn't give up then. Every day is a war. You didn't give up your job, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. You applied for that job. You didn't say, oh, I think I'm not going to get it because I'm a black female. I think I'm not going to get it because I'm short and stubby. I think I'm not going to get it because I have braces. You didn't say that then, did you, girl? You knew that when you apply for that job, you're going to get it, right? You knew that. You were confident. You said, girl, I'm getting this job. That's why you applied. Right? You applied because you knew you were going to get it. So if you didn't give up and threw in the towel in because that's how you got the job, then how the fuck are you going to throw the towel in when you get the spiritual work done? Then you wonder why they call you bitch. Excuse me. Then you wonder why I have to say that because that reminds me of Tupac. But then you wonder why these spirits ain't doing no more favors for you. Then you wonder why they fucking you up and not working with you. Because they say, girl, we giving you chances. We helped you. We done things for you. You made a pact with us, girl. You haven't kept your end of the bargain, so I can't go forward with it. That's what happened. I'm telling you now. That's why some of these spirituals, they get nasty and devout with their work, because these powerful deities ain't working with them no more, because they made contracts and pacts with them, and they broke those pacts. So these spirits got their ass together. So they said, well, since you don't want to do it, I'll deal with these basic ass spiritualists. And that's what you're doing. You're dealing with these basic ass spirits, because these high ones ain't gonna fuck with you. That's why your shit ain't working. So like I said before, keep playing these games, honey. You'll wake up one day with your uterus hanging out of you. Okay, if that don't happen, you'll wake up throwing up all your insides. If that don't happen, you'll go piss and it'll be green. If that don't happen, honey, you'll start crying and blood will start coming out your eyes. If that don't happen, girl, everything that you start to think you're going to get for the first 30 days is going to look like, yes, I'm getting it. And for the next 30 years, it's going to be a cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle of things just falling apart. And that's how it works. So like I said, stop playing with these fucking spirits, girl. I'm telling y'all, stop playing with these spirits, girl. Stop playing with these spirits, girl, because they're going to play with you. And they play bigger and better than you, trust me. They play nastier too, honey. Okay? Can we talk? Can we talk? Hello, Tina. Hello, Tina, honey. Yes, honey, you got to win. Yes, honey. Hello, Tina. Listen, y'all. I am... Oh, okay. It just exited me out of there. I have to go, y'all. I have to go. I have to go do some teas, honey. And, this energy, and I got a little bit of lighthead, honey. I'm lightheaded right now. Can we talk? But listen. See y'all later, okay? Okay, be good to yourself. For those of you who are coming to Salmon, thank you so much. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. For those of you who are still interested in joining the Salmon celebration, you can actually hit me up at on the block spot and join still. You still got time. Also as well too, for those of you who are in the Salmon, I'm gonna have a special email for you. And this is only gonna be for during the Salmon. Only for during the Salmon. I don't think I'm going to do that. No, because you may want to reach out and touch somebody, and you may need me to reach out and reach back out to you. But I don't want to do that because some people, they like to abuse certain things, honey. Like I had the app up, girl. Somebody was like calling and texting the app number. Like, girl, you give someone a mile, girl. They want to take a yard, honey. No, a yard. Bitch, what? You give someone a foot, they want to take a fucking mile. Girl, bye. Excuse me, Miss Thing. Excuse me, honey. So, no, y'all. Until the next video, love and light on this channel, honey. Be good to yourself. Keep your JJ clean, honey. It starts with your root chakra. If your genitalia ain't clean, listen, my mama used to always say this. If you don't take a shower, make sure you wash your poom 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 or your boom boom or your tune to tune and your ass crack. My mom always say that. Make sure you wash down there and here. You don't wash nothing else. Make sure those areas are clean. And I'm telling you, it becomes beneficial, girl. Hello? It becomes beneficial, girl. Oh, and those of you that are going to be in the Salmon, you're going to be getting your package tomorrow. So I think I may do a exclusive live for y'all just to touch bases with y'all on some stuff. That's probably what I end up doing tomorrow. So look out for the email tonight or tomorrow about that, okay? Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go. See y'all later.